Hey, this is Chugg, and in this video we're going to be looking at timing. Now, back when I started to duel, I knew that timing was really important. This is the backbone of controlling the map. If you know the time that the items are going to be spawning, you can make better decisions about how you position and fight so that you're able to pull back at the right moment and get these items. So, in that, I realized that my timing was nowhere near good enough. It would take too long for me to process, like 2 to 3 seconds for me to figure out when an item would spawn, and I'm susceptible to being distracted by sound cues, my opponent attacking late, all sorts of potential issues. So it's really important to have your timing mechanics down. So this is actually what I did. I just searched random number generator, it came to this application, and I put in some values. So obviously, if you could say, well, I want to train my timing, so I'll put in all possible numbers, and I'll just go 12, 36, 59, 22, 50, 28. Sometimes I just say the number that I see, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So just a couple more. 33, 17, 6, 40, 46. You get the idea. This is not what I did, because I knew that I don't have to search a range this big. I could just, and what I would recommend is that you search a range like this, from a number that ends in 0 to 9 numbers above it. So in this, we're only training the 40s. So any number that pops up here, I'm going to say 40 and then the second digit. So 40, or just 40, 47, 48, 45, 49. This is exactly what I did. This is nothing, in terms of feeling like you're smart enough to move on to next steps. Like, people think that I'm smart. This is what I did. I did this step, and I think it's really important that you do it. 41, 44, 49. What I'm doing is I'm staring at this number as it changes, and I'm saying 47. I'm saying 43. This is building that association in my mind. Whenever I see this number, I'm thinking, like, the second number, the 43 comes to me. Right, 44. I'm saying it automatically at the beginning, but as you get practiced, 43, you look at the number anew and you say the output number. 45, 44, 49. Good. So we've trained the 40s for a little bit here. I would say if you train this for like 4 minutes, you spam this number, well, not spam it, but like if you do like 50 reps of just 50, maybe quite a lot, but you get the idea. You're building the association, and then you change the range. Now we're training the 50s, 53, 57, 51, 50, 55. Oh, excuse me. That was distracting. You may think, oh, now you go to the 30s. No, what you do now is you combine the two. So far, there hasn't really been any mental processing. It's just been looking at a number, automatically saying what the first digit will be, and then just reading the second digit. But now, we have to decide, is this a 4 or is it a 5? And then we say the second number. So now your brain actually has to do something. So 48, 51, 52, 47, 56, 55, 45, 49, 43, 52, 43, 55, okay? And challenge, like expanding this range in a deliberate manner will help you to build the, step by step, build the association in your mind. So now I'm no longer just saying the first number automatically. I have to look at what it is, decide what it is, and then read the next one. And the same goes for 30 to 39. This is obviously the easiest set of 10 because you just read the second number. 5, 4, 9, 3, 7, 0, 2. So it just becomes, how quickly can you read this and say the number? But I encourage you not to do that. You're not looking at this number. You're looking at the whole thing, but you just know to only use this number. So it's important to read 35 and say 5, 8, 9. Read the whole thing. because you're trying to build the association of the whole number. Because if you're in a game and you look up and you only look at this number, just automatically, like you want to have the reflex that looks at the whole thing, and then if it says 39, you say 9. Okay, and then the same thing with like 49. You could do some weird stuff like this. It's a tighter range, but the problem, if you have a problem sort of area of numbers, like if the timer is like this might be something that you have trouble with. This actually maybe probably like this. So let's say 35 is easy, but 36 you have to realize that, oh, it's in the 30s and therefore it's only a 6. You're going to have your own weaknesses as an individual. So doing some general training and then doing more specific training on areas of weakness will help eliminate it. And what this will do is it'll make it very easy to, in the game, especially at a time that's really predictable, you start the round of duel, you grab the mega, it's going to be at like 3 seconds or at 4 seconds. So it's a number that's going to crop up over and over again. It's just going to be 34. The next cycle, or the next round that you play, you pick up a major item, it's going to be at 33 seconds, 34 seconds, 35. Maybe you decide to delay it. Like, these are recurring numbers, and it's much easier to time in-game than it is to do this. So this is what I recommend. Timing is a very important skill when it comes to dueling. Just understanding when items are going to spawn, it's really important. So investing an afternoon into doing this will give you a big advantage going forward throughout, which will improve as you play the game with this skill that you can then refine. So yes, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you later.